Palmer Alexander here with one of the founders of the Sweet Hoops tournament. Tell me about the success of this tournament and the growth of the women's game in the St. Louis area.
Well, you know, I started this tournament. I actually started my fall league back in 2018 to give the young ladies of St. Louis, the athletes of St. Louis, an opportunity or a platform to play. And that was a fall league that I do every fall. And then now I kind of turned it into now a showcase, because we don't have a top showcase where we invite, you know, top teams from out of the area to play against some of the better competition in the area. So this is something that I'm starting. It's my 8th annual showcase, but this is my first annual Sweet Hoop showcase that I kind of turned it on to the all-girl side.
Talk about support. You also need support, corporate support, community support. How has that been since you started this?
Well, this has been a solo thing. I've been doing this all myself, but I am looking for corporate sponsorship. So I have a few organizations that are looking to sponsor next year. And I'm also looking for more because I'm trying to bring in some of the top teams from Texas. And I'm even going to go as far as California, you know, if I can make it make sense. So definitely I'm going after the top teams in our area to play some of the top competition in the country. I want this to turn into a national competition or a national showcase for women basketball.
Live for Life, that's where your heart is at. You was really into that game tonight. What do you think about that matchup?
You know what, Live for Life, we have 6 freshmen, and we have a bright group coming in, and we have some strong play from our juniors and seniors. We're going to be pretty darn good for a long time, and just the tenacity that they showed tonight. And once we figure out all the pieces, we're going to be great. We're going to be a team to watch out for. You don't want to play us down the stretch.
All right, I heard all that. That is one of the founders of this great event, Ms. Palmer. And, of course, you can be seeing the Nthezone Network at more tournaments, right?
Right. Always. Always invited.
All right. Appreciate you so much. And more from Zulu Sports and Nthezone Network after this.
Thank you.
All right, here we are with the awesome one, Earl Austin Jr. Great matchup. We caught the last 2 games, but this one in particular, Bashan pulls it out. 76-61. What are your thoughts about tonight's game?
It was a tremendous game. Vashon obviously showed their star backcourt in Tutu Clayton and Janila Bush, and also Rachel Jones. You got 3 high-level Division I players. I give Donnie Boyce and Pattonville a lot of credit. They made a big run at them in the first half, cut it to 2, and then they made a big run at them and cut it to 3. They got a lot of good young talent and a lot of depth, but it was a fun game, and it was a great showcase, not only tonight's game, but all 6 games for St. Louis area basketball. It's a great event. Chandler's doing a tremendous job of elevating girls basketball here in St. Louis with the Sweet Hoops Fall League. Now this showcase event, it's going to get bigger and better in the future.
Yeah, and watching this contest, and I felt like in the second half, when Bashan was kept pulling away and they got to a 7-point lead and an 8-point, then a 13-point. But the Pirates kept fighting back, and then Jasmine Gray got hot in the second half.
Jasmine's one of the best seniors. She's going to Washburn, I believe, in Kansas, and she can shoot the mid-range. She had a couple of big threes that got them into a one-possession game, and she's just a do-it-all performer. She rebounds, she plays defense, in addition to leading the team in scoring. And you saw that senior leadership on display when the team fell behind in double digits, and she kind of brought them back to give them a chance to win the game in the last 5 minutes, and that's what she's doing with her, not only her talent, but her senior leadership.
One last thing I want to ask you. The game got chippy at moments. You're a basketball aficionado. I know you love seeing a little chippiness.
Well, yeah, it's too competitive. The coaches know each other well. Janila Bush's dad coaches on the Pattonville staff. It's so they got to go home. She gets the bragging rights in the household. So it's just a lot of fun. You know, these girls play AAU ball together or against each other. Their teammates, a lot of them play together, so they know each other. They're probably grown up playing ball with each other. So you get in these great environments. It elevates their play, and it's just all in fun.
You know, long day for the awesome one. Called a slew win early this afternoon against LaSalle. Okoro went off, 12-20. That was a big win also for SLU. Now they're 6-1 in conference play.
6-1 in conference play, still tied for first with VCU, and it's a big win because you're on your home court. Whenever you're trying to compete for a conference championship, you have to protect your home court, then go on the road. And we've got 2 of them on the road in Davidson, where we've struggled in past years, and in Fordham. So it was a good one. And to see Francis get 20 rebounds, 20 points is an outstanding performance for anybody, but 20 rebounds, that takes an incredible amount of effort and fortitude to pull that off. 11 offensive rebounds as well.
How about Sincere Parker? I mean, this guy, 8 for 9, a walking bucket, 20 points in 22 minutes.
He's a tremendous. I watched him at Moberly Junior College. He was one of the best junior college players in the country, one of the top scoring threats, and we're starting to really see what he can do. Ever since the conference play started, he's knocking down threes, and he can create his own shot from all three levels, and he's just a weapon that you can bring off the bench. You know, you got Javante and Gibson, who are proven perimeter scorers, but you bring this guy off the field, Sincere off the bench, with his ability to get you 15 or 20 at any given time. It's just a nice luxury to have coming off the bench.
All right, thank you so much, Earl. Best of luck, best of health.
My pleasure as always talking to you, Palmer.
All right, bro. Thank you so much. We'll be back with you.